your terror on all who live there. Now the coastlands tremble on the day of your fall. The islands of the sea are terrified at your collapse. This is what the sovereign Lord says. When I make you a desolate city, like cities no longer inhabited, and when I make the ocean depths over you and its vast waters cover you down with those who go down to the pit, to the people of long ago, I will make you dwell in the earth below as in ancient ruins with those who go down to the pit, and you will not return or take your place in the land of the living. I will bring you to a horrible end, and you will be no more. You will be sought, but you will never again be found, declares the sovereign Lord. Second Chronicles chapter 13.
Morning dragons.
And he the land of Jehoahaz, son of Josiah, and made him king in Jerusalem in place of his father. Jehoahaz was 23 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 3 months. The king of Egypt dethroned him in Jerusalem, and imposed on Judah a levy of 100 talents of silver and a talent of gold. The king of Egypt made Eliakim, a brother of Jehoahaz, king over Judah and Jerusalem, and changed Eliakim's name to Jehoahaz. But he took Eliakim's brother Jehoahaz and carried him out of Egypt. Jehoiakim was 25 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 11 years. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord his God. Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, attacked him and bound him with bronze shackles to take him to Babylon. Nebuchadnezzar also took to Babylon articles from the temple of the Lord and put them in his temple there. The other events of Jehoiakim's reign, the detestable things he did, and all that was found against him, are written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah. And Jehoiakim his son succeeded him as king. Jehoiakim was 18 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 3 months and 10 days. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord. In the spring, King Nebuchadnezzar sent for him and brought him to Babylon, together with articles of value from the temple of the Lord, and he made Jehoiakim's uncle Zedekiah king over Judah and Jerusalem. Zedekiah was 21 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 11 years. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord his God, and did not humble himself before Jeremiah the prophet, who spoke the word of the Lord. He also rebelled against King Nebuchadnezzar, who had made him take an oath in God's name. He became stiff-necked and hardened his heart, and would not turn to the Lord, the God of Israel. Furthermore, all the leaders of the priests and the people became more and more unfaithful, following all the detestable practices of the nations, and defiling the temple of the Lord, which he had consecrated in Jerusalem. The Lord, the God of their fathers, sent word to them through his messengers again and again, because he had pity on his people and on his dwelling place. But they mocked God's messengers, despised his words, and scoffed at his prophets, until the wrath of the Lord was aroused against his people, and there was no remedy. He brought out against them the king of the Babylonians, who killed their young men with the sword in the sanctuary, and spared neither young man nor young woman, old man or aged. God handed all of them over to Nebuchadnezzar. He carried to Babylon all the articles of the temple of God, both large and small, and the treasures of the Lord's temple, and the treasures of the king's house. They set fire to God's temple, and broke down the wall of Jerusalem. They burned all the palaces, and destroyed everything of value there. He carried into exile to Babylon the women who escaped from the sword, and they became servants to him and his sons until the kingdom of Persia came to power. The land enjoyed its Sabbath rest, it rested, until the 70 years were completed, of the word of the Lord spoken by Jeremiah. In the first year of Cyrus king of Persia, in order to fulfill the word of the Lord spoken by Jeremiah, the Lord moved the heart of Cyrus king of Persia to make a proclamation throughout his realm and to put it in writing. This is what Cyrus king of Persia says: The Lord, the God of heaven, has given me all the kingdoms of the earth, and he has appointed me to build a temple for him at Jerusalem in Judah. Any one of his people among you, may the Lord his God be with him, and let him go up. Zechariah chapter 14. A day of the Lord is coming when your plunder will be divided among you. I will gather all the nations to Jerusalem to fight against it. The city will be captured, the houses ransacked, and the women raped. Half of the city will go into exile, but the rest of the people will not be taken from the city. Then the Lord will go out and fight against those nations as he fights in the day of battle. On that day his feet will stand on the Mount of Olives east of Jerusalem, and the Mount of Olives will be split in two from east to west, forming a great valley, with half of the mountain moving north and the other moving south. You will flee by my mountain valley, for it will extend to Azal. You will flee as you fled from the earthquake in the days of Uzziah king of Judah. Then the Lord my God will come, and all the holy ones with him. On that day there will be no light, no cold or frost. It will be a unique day, without daytime or nighttime, a day known to the Lord. When evening comes, there will be light. On that day, living water will flow out from Jerusalem, half to the eastern sea and half to the western sea, in summer and in winter. The Lord will be king over the whole earth. On that day there will be one Lord, and his name the only name. The whole land, from Judah to Rimmon, south of Jerusalem, will become like Israel. But Jerusalem will be raised up and remain in its place, from the Benjamin gate to the side of the first gate, to the corner gate, and from the tower of Hananel to the royal winepresses. It will be inhabited. Never again will it be destroyed. Jerusalem will be secure. This is the plague with which the Lord will strike all the nations that fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh will rot while they are still standing on their feet. Their eyes will rot in their sockets, and their tongues will rot in their mouths. On that day men will be stricken by the Lord with great pain. Each man will seize the hand of another, and they will attack each other. Judah too will fight at Jerusalem. The wealth of all the surrounding nations will be collected, great quantities of gold and silver and clothing. A similar plague will strike the horses and mules, the camels and donkeys, and all the animals in those camps. Then the survivors from all the nations that have attacked Jerusalem will go up year after year to worship the King, the Lord Almighty, and to celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles. Many of the peoples of the earth do not go up to Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord Almighty. They will have no rain. If the Egyptian people do not go up and take part, they will have no rain. The Lord will bring on them the plague he inflicts on the nations that do not go up to celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles. This will be the punishment of Egypt, and the punishment of all the nations that do not go up to celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles. On that day, holy to the Lord will be inscribed on the bells of the horses, and the cooking pots in the Lord's house will be like the 6 bowls in front of the altar. Every pot of Jerusalem and Judah will be holy to the Lord Almighty, and all who come to sacrifice will take some of the pots and cook in them. And on that day there will no longer be a Canaanite in the house of the Lord Almighty. Joel chapter 3. In those days and at that time, when I restore the fortunes of Judah and Jerusalem, I will gather all nations and break them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. There I will enter into judgment against them concerning my inheritance, my people Israel. For they scattered my people among the nations, and divided up my land. They cast lots for my people, and traded boys for prostitutes. They sold girls for wine, that they might drink. Now what have you against me, O Tyre and Sidon, and all you regions of Philistia? Are you repentant for something I have done? You are paying me back. I will swiftly and speedily return on your own heads what you have done with my gold, and carried off my finest treasures to your temples. You sold the people of Judah and Jerusalem to the Greeks, that you might send them far from their homeland. I am going to rouse them out of the places to which you sold them, and I will return on your own heads what you have done. I will sell your sons and daughters to the people of Judah, and they will sell them to the Sabaeans, a nation far away. The Lord has spoken. Proclaim this among the nations. Prepare for war. Rouse the warriors. Let all the fighting men draw near and attack. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weakling say, I am strong. Come quickly, all you nations from every side, and assemble there. Bring down your warriors, O Lord. Let the nations be roused. Let them advance into the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there I will sit to judge all the nations on every side. Swing the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, trample the grapes, for the winepress is full, and the vats overflow. So great is their wickedness. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. The sun and moon will be darkened, and the stars no longer shine. The Lord will roar from Zion and thunder from Jerusalem. The earth and the sky will tremble. But the Lord will be a refuge for his people, a stronghold for the people of Israel. Then you will know that I, the Lord your God, dwell in Zion, my holy hill. Jerusalem will be holy. Never again will foreigners invade her. In that day the mountains will drip new wine, and the hills will flow with milk. All the ravines of Judah will run with water. A fountain will flow out of the Lord's house, and will water the valley of the nations. But Egypt will be desolate, Edom a desert waste, because of violence done to the people of Judah, in whose land they shed innocent blood. Judah will be inhabited forever, and Jerusalem through all generations. Their blood guilt which I have not pardoned, I will pardon. The Lord dwells in Zion. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Now, brothers, about times and dates we do not need to write to you, for you know very well that the day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night. While people are saying peace and safety, destruction will come on them suddenly, as labor pains on a pregnant woman, and they will not escape. But you, brothers, are not in darkness, so that this day should surprise you like a thief. You are all sons of the light and sons of the day. We do not belong to the night or to the darkness. So then, let us not be like others who are asleep, but let us be alert and self-controlled. For those who sleep, sleep at night. For those who get drunk at night. But since we belong to the day, let us be self-controlled, putting on faith and love as a breastplate, and the hope of salvation as a helmet. For God did not appoint us to suffer wrath, but to receive salvation through our Lord Jesus Christ. He died for us so that whether we are awake or asleep, we may live together with him. Therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. Now we ask you, brothers, to respect those who work hard among you, who are over you in the Lord, and who admonish you. Hold them in the highest regard in love because of their work. Live in peace with each other. And we urge you, brothers, warn those who are idle, encourage the timid, help the weak, be patient with everyone. Make sure that nobody pays back wrong for wrong, but always try to be kind. Be joyful always. Pray continually. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Do not put out the Spirit's fire. Do not treat prophecies with contempt. Test everything. Hold on to the good. Avoid every kind of evil. May God himself, the God of peace, sanctify you through and through. May your whole spirit, soul, and body be kept blameless at the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. The one who calls you is faithful, and he will do it. Brothers, pray for us. Greet all the brothers with a holy kiss. I charge you before the Lord to have this letter read to all the brothers. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you. Joshua chapter 1. After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord said to Joshua son of Nun, Moses' aide, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now then, you and all these people, get ready to cross the Jordan River into the land I am about to give to them, the Israelites. I will give you every place where you set your foot, as I promised Moses. Your territory will extend from the desert to Lebanon, and from the great river the Euphrates, all the Hittite country, to the great sea on the west. No one will be able to stand up against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their forefathers to give them. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Do not let this book of the law depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you. For Joshua ordered the officers of the people, go through the camp and tell the people, get your supplies ready. 3 days from now you will cross the Jordan to go in and take possession of the land the Lord your God is giving you for your own. But to the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, Joshua said, remember the command that Moses, the servant of the Lord, gave you. The Lord your God is giving you rest and has granted you this land. Your wives, your children, and your livestock may stay in the land that Moses gave you east of the Jordan. But all your fighting men, fully armed, must cross over ahead of your brothers. You are to help your brothers until the Lord gives them rest, as he has done for you, and until they too have taken possession of the land that the Lord your God is giving them. After that you may go back and occupy your own land, which Moses, the servant of the Lord, gave you east of the Jordan toward the sunrise. Then they answered Joshua, whatever you have commanded us we will do, and wherever you send us we will go. Just as we fully obeyed Moses, so we will obey you. Only may the Lord your God be with you as he was with Moses. Whoever rebels against your word and does not obey your word, whatever you may command them will be put to death. Only be strong and courageous. Leviticus chapter 15. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, speak to the Israelites and say to them, when any man has a bodily discharge, the discharge is unclean. Whether it continues flowing from his body or is blocked, it will make him unclean. This is how his discharge will bring about uncleanness. Any bed the man with the discharge lies on will be unclean, and anything he sits on will be unclean. Anyone who touches his bed must wash his clothes and bathe with water, and he will be unclean. Whoever sits on anything that the man with the discharge sat on must wash his clothes and bathe with water, and he will be unclean. Whoever touches the man with the discharge must wash his clothes and bathe with water, and he will be unclean this day. If the man with the discharge spits on someone who is clean, that person must wash his clothes and bathe with water, and he will be unclean till evening. Everything the man sits on when writing will be unclean. And whoever touches any of the things that were under him will be unclean till evening. Whoever picks up those things must wash his clothes and bathe with water, and he will be unclean till evening. Anyone the man with the discharge touches without rinsing his hands with water must wash his clothes and bathe with water, and he will be unclean till evening. A clay pot that the man touches must be broken, and any wooden article is to be rinsed with water. When a man is cleansed from his discharge, he is to count off 7 days for his ceremonial cleansing. He must wash his clothes and bathe himself with fresh water, and he will be clean. On the 8th day he must take 2 doves or 2 young pigeons, and come before the Lord to the entrance to the tent of meeting, and give them to the priest. The priest is to sacrifice them, the one for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering. In this way he will make atonement before the Lord for the man because of his discharge. has an emission of semen, he must bathe his whole body with water, and he will be unclean till evening. But any clothing or leather that has semen on it must be washed with water, and it will be unclean till evening. When a man lies with a woman and there is an emission of semen, both must bathe with water, and they will be unclean till evening. When a woman has a regular flow of blood, the impurity of her monthly period will last 7 days, and anyone who touches her will be unclean till evening. Anything she lies on during her period will be unclean, and anything she sits on will be unclean. Whoever touches her bed must wash his clothes and bathe with water, and he will be unclean till evening. Whoever touches anything she sits on must wash his clothes and bathe with water, and he will be unclean till evening. Whether it is the bed or anything she is sitting on, when anyone touches it, he will be unclean till evening. If a man lies with her and her monthly flow touches him, he will be unclean for 7 days. Any bed he lies on will be unclean. When a woman has a discharge of blood for many days at a time other than her monthly period, or has a discharge that continues beyond her period, she will be unclean as long as she has the discharge, just as in the days of her period. Any bed she lies on while her discharge continues will be unclean, as is her bed during her monthly period, and anything she sits on will be unclean as during her period. Whoever touches them will be unclean. He must wash his clothes and bathe with water, and he will be unclean till evening. When she is cleansed from her discharge, she must count off 7 days, and after that she will be ceremonially clean. On the 8th day she must take 2 doves or 2 young pigeons, and bring them to the priest at the entrance to the tent of meeting. The priest is to sacrifice one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering. In this way he will make atonement for her before the Lord for the uncleanness of her discharge. You must keep the Israelites separate from things that make them unclean, so they will not die in their uncleanness, or defiling my dwelling place which is among them. These are the regulations for a man with a discharge. For anyone made unclean by an emission of semen, for a woman in her monthly period, for a man or a woman with a discharge, and for a man who lies with a woman who is ceremonially unclean. Numbers chapter 21. When the Canaanite king of Arad, who lived in the Negev, heard that Israel was coming along the road to Atharim, he attacked the Israelites and captured some of them. Then Israel made this vow to the Lord: if you will deliver these people into our hands, we will totally destroy their cities. The Lord listened to Israel's plea and gave the Canaanites over to them. They completely destroyed them and their towns. So the place was named Hormah. They traveled from Mount Hor along the Red Sea to go around Edom. But the people grew impatient on the way. They spoke against God and against Moses and said, why have you brought us up out of Egypt to die in the desert? There is no bread, there is no water, and we detest this miserable food. Then the Lord sent venomous snakes among them. They bit the people, and many Israelites died. The people came to Moses and said, we sinned when we spoke against the Lord and against you. Pray that the Lord would take the snakes away from us. So Moses prayed for the people. The Lord said to Moses, make a snake and put it up on a pole. Anyone who is bitten can look at it and live. So Moses made a bronze snake and put it up on a pole. Then when anyone was bitten by a snake and looked at the bronze snake, he lived. The Israelites moved on and camped at Oboth. Then they set out from Oboth and camped in Abarim, in the desert that faces Moab toward the sunrise. From there they moved on and camped in the Zered Valley. They set out from there and camped alongside the Arnon, which is in the desert extending into Amorites' territory. The Arnon is the border of Moab, between Moab and the Amorites. That is why the book of the wars of the Lord says, Waheb and Suphah and the ravines, the Arnon and the slopes of the ravines that lead to the site of Ar and lie along the border. From there they continued on to Edom, the well where the Lord said to Moses, gather the people together, and I will give them water. Then Israel sang this song. Spring up, O well, sing about it, about the well that the princes dug, that the nobles of the people sang, the nobles with scepters and staffs. And then they went from the desert to Mattanah, from Mattanah to Nahaliel, from Nahaliel to Bamoth, and from Bamoth to the valley in Moab, where the top of Pisgah overlooks the wasteland. Israel sent messengers to say to Sihon, king of the Amorites, let us pass through your country. We will not turn aside into any field or vineyard, or drink water from any well. We will travel along the king's highway until we have passed through your territory. But Sihon would not let Israel pass through his territory. He mustered his entire army and marched out into the desert against Israel. When he reached Jahaz, he fought with Israel. Israel, however, put him to the sword and took over his land from the Arnon to the Jabbok, but only all the Ammonites, because their border was fortified. Israel captured all the cities of the Amorites and occupied them, including Heshbon and all its surrounding settlements. Heshbon was the city of Sihon, king of the Amorites, who had fought against the former king of Moab and had taken from him all his land as far as the Arnon. That is why the poets say, build Heshbon and let it be rebuilt. Let Sihon's city be restored. Fire went out from Heshbon, a blaze from the city of Sihon. It consumed Ar of Moab, the citizens of Arnon's heights. Woe to you, O Moab! You are destroyed, O people of Timar. He has given up his sons as fugitives and his daughters as captives to Sihon, king of the Amorites. But we have overthrown them. Heshbon is destroyed all the way to Dibon. We have demolished them as far as Nophah, which extends to Medeba. So Israel settled in the land of the Amorites. After Moses had sent spies to Jazer, the Israelites captured its surrounding settlements and drove out the Amorites who were there. Then they turned and went up along the road toward Bashan. And Og, king of Bashan, and his whole army marched out to meet them in battle at Edrei. The Lord said to Moses, do not be afraid of him, for I have handed him over to you, with his whole army and his land. Do to him what you did to Sihon, king of the Amorites, who reigned in Heshbon. So they struck him down, together with his sons and his whole army, leaving them no survivors. They took possession of his land. Nehemiah chapter 6. When word came to Sanballat, Tobiah, Geshem the Arab, and the rest of our enemies, that I had rebuilt the wall and not a gap was left in it, though up to that time I had not set the doors and the gates, Sanballat and Geshem sent me this message: come, let us meet together in one of the villages on the plain of Ono. But they were scheming to harm me, so I sent messengers to them with this reply: I am carrying on a great project and cannot go down. Why should the work stop while I leave it to go down to you? 4 times they sent me the same message, and each time I gave them the same answer. Then the 5th time Sanballat sent his aide to me with the same message, and in his hand was an unsealed letter in which was written, report among the nations, and Geshem says it is true, that you and the Jews are plotting to revolt, and therefore you are building the wall. Moreover, according to these reports, you are about to become their king, and have even appointed prophets to make this proclamation about you in Jerusalem: there is a king in Judah. Now this report will get back to the king, so come, let us confer together. I sent him this reply: nothing like what you are saying is happening. You are just making it up out of your head. They were all trying to frighten us, thinking their hands will get too weak for the work, and it will not be completed. But I prayed, now strengthen my hands. One day I went to the house of Shemaiah, son of Deliah, the son of Mehetabel, who was shut in at his home. He said, let us meet in the house of God, inside the temple, and let us close the temple doors, because men are coming to kill you. By night they are coming to kill you. But I said, should a man like me run away? Or should one like me go into the temple to save his life? I will not go. I realized that God had not sent him, but that he had prophesied against me because Tobiah and Sanballat had hired him. He had been hired to intimidate me, to discredit me. Remember Tobiah and Sanballat, O my God, because of what they have done. Remember also the prophetess Noadiah and the rest of the prophets who have been trying to intimidate me. So the wall was completed on the 25th of Elul, in 52 days. When all our enemies heard about this, all the surrounding nations were afraid and lost their self-confidence, because they realized that this work had been done with the help of our God. Also in those days, the nobles of Judah were sending many letters to Tobiah, and replies from Tobiah kept coming to them. For many in Judah were under oath to him, since he was the son-in-law to Shechaniah son of Arah, and his son Jehohanan had married the daughter of Meshullam, son of Berechiah. Moreover, they kept reporting to me his good deeds, and then telling him what I said. And Tobiah sent letters to intimidate me. Ezekiel chapter 42. Then the man led me northward into the outer court, and brought me to the rooms opposite the temple courtyard, and opposite the outer wall on the north side. The building whose door faced north was 100 cubits long and 50 cubits wide. Both in the section 20 cubits from the inner court, and in the section opposite the pavement of the outer court, gallery faced gallery on 3 levels. In front of the rooms was an inner passageway 10 cubits wide and 100 cubits long. Their doors were on the north, while the upper rooms were narrower, for the galleries took more space from them than from the rooms on the lower and middle floors of the building. The rooms on the 3rd floor had more pillars, as the courts had, so they were smaller in floor space than those on the lower and middle floors. There was an outer wall parallel to the rooms of the outer court. It extended in front of the rooms for 50 cubits, while the row of rooms on the side next to the outer court was 50 cubits long. The row on the side nearest the sanctuary was 100 cubits long. The lower rooms had an entrance on the east side as one enters in from the outer court. On the south side, along the length of the wall of the outer court, adjoining the temple courtyard and opposite the outer wall, were rooms with a passageway in front of them. These were like the rooms on the north. They had the same length between, with pillars and dimensions. Similar to the doorways on the north were the doorways of the rooms on the south. There was a doorway at the beginning of the passageway that would turn out to the corresponding wall eastward, by which one enters the room. Then he said to me, the north and south windows facing the temple courtyard are the priest's rooms. When the priests approach the most holy offering. There they will bring the most holy offering, the grain offerings, the sin offerings, and the guilt offerings, for the place is holy. Once the priests enter the holy precincts, they are not to go into the outer court until they leave behind the garments of humiliation, for these are holy. They are to put on outer clothes before they go near the places that are for the people. When he had finished measuring what was inside the temple area, he led me out by the east gate and measured the area all around. He measured the east side with the measuring rod. It was 500 cubits. He measured the north side. It was 500 cubits by the measuring rod. He measured the south side. It was 500 cubits by the measuring rod. Then he came to the west side and measured. It was 500 cubits by the measuring rod. So he measured the area on all 4 sides. It had a wall around it, 500 cubits long and 500 cubits wide, to separate the holy from the common. Job chapter 5. All is your will, but who will answer you? To which of the holy ones will you turn? Resentment kills a fool, and envy slays the simple. I will say that he is freely, but suddenly his house was cursed. His children are far from safety, crushed in court without a defender. The hungry consume his life, they eat even from thorns of thorns, and the thirsty pant after his wealth. For hardship does not spring from the soil, nor does trouble sprout from the ground. Yet man is hope.
switch the mining mechanisms around to jam up the gears. If they can't mine the speed, give up.
If the black ice is indeed corrupt, we will simply purify it. And you signed to work with Bowen Brandt on his 10 towns job. Let me explain. My name is Julian Lobster. I work with the Arcane Brotherhood, collecting magical centaurs, cleaning up after that foul traitor Kessel. If I do well here, the Brotherhood will approve my application to become one of their members. The damn bureaucratic short-sighted fools with 10 towns make my job more difficult every day. I will not tolerate any more obstacles. You have chosen to be one such obstacle. I am forbidden from exercising violence within the walls of the Arcane. But if you try my patience, you just might see if forgiveness isn't easier to acquire than permission.
Strong like Yeti, quick like Crackback. Yeti killed Gur's mother when Gur was knee-high to Crackback. Gur does not forget. Gur loved his mother. Blood for blood. Gur will pay for Yeti kills. Gur tracked Yeti to Icewind Pass. Yeti had paid for him.
Let everyone know traveling through Icewind Pass has always been dangerous. And it's gotten worse since that foul black ice started running. I was...
Yeah. Protect the merchant from barbarians. Destroy the church of Orin.
Well, the guy don't want to help. I ain't gonna do that by myself. I'm gonna sit there and die. Alright, what do I need? Anything? Use one of those. Yeah, watch this. I'm not gonna make the jump. I can't jump that well in this. I was gonna jump through the gate. Morning. Yeah. Doing some quests before I give her a call, you know. Right? Yeah, I've been up for a few hours. I did claimed my stuff and on the computer, got that settled, and then logged in here. I've been on this for about an hour, so I did Winterfest. I did the Common Cause quest. Right. Now that was you watching. I was like, there was a guy fighting there, and then I'm dying. You saw I almost died. I don't know if you saw that, but I was like near death, and I'm like, the other guy's sitting there still swinging on the locked thing totem. We have to kill the guys to unlock the totem, and he was just swinging on the locked thing, and I'm fighting like 8 heroic guys. So I had to run. You know, it's like either stay and die or I'll just run. Because I was really wanting to do this quest. I thought it would be an easy heroic to, you know, do. But I did this big Grin's Tomb that I just left. That's weekly in Icewind Dale. It's gives you some AD. So the weeklies it's like 4,500. Actually, with my bonus, I got 5,800 for that. So I tried to do that. I've been doing some demonics in this area. I was going to go to do one more quest here. But I just opened up an area, so I want to get that scroll out of my inventory. The Dwarven Valley. That's the second part of Caer Koenig. Dwarven Valley. So you have Icewind Pass and then Dwarven Valley. You'd see it in your campaign for Icewind Dale. Right. Yeah, so how was your game? I saw there was memes about the Chicago game, something about a kickoff. I don't know what. Oh, right. So, huh. I thought it was funny because there was memes. There was memes about the blindfolded guy kicking in Chicago, and we were talking about, you know, we were watching football. So I was like, oh, that's funny because they're having memes about him blindfolded, and I'm like, well, what happened? You know, it's like, whoa, a lot of drama in football right now, huh? Okay. Oh, okay. So it's really on the high end importance for football fans. This is like the time of year for it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, so they lost because of a fumble. The guy pretty much rolled a 1. And that, oh, at the end of the game. Oh, crap. So it's like either you're going to be a hero or not, you know? Wow. And that's the last game of the year for them. Oh man. So that was their big bash. They were doing good until then, or what?
I don't know what they told you, but I promise you, the situation here is worse than you heard. The Telltale Vale is filled with corrupted dwarves, frothing at the mouth to get their hands on every last shard of black ice in the valley. If they aren't mining, they are attacking the dwarves who try to flee to Caer Konig. Ice trolls have come down from the hills, drawn here by clever lures strung up by those no-good hammerstones. They've gotten as far as the valley's heart.
I'm gonna call her around 8. I figure that's a decent time. Didn't really want to call her too much before that. Looking for my quest to see what I have here before I leave. Oh, maybe there? I don't want to leave without doing this one quest, so I need 100 more black ice. That's it. The safekeeping quest in Icewind Dale, Caer Konig, gives you 10 reputation. So you have to increase your reputation with that 10 towns. That's one of the only 2 ways to do it. You get some reputation from doing the 3 demonics a day and from the safekeeping. The other ones are very important too, but those are the only 2 quests that are that you should do when you go to those places. The other ones are optional, kinda, for now. You got to get your reputation up to 800. You can get 10 from the safekeeping a day, and you can get 10 from the other. So you can get total of 20 a day, and you need 800 to complete the campaign. So it takes a while to do that. But yeah, cool. So I'm done with this area now. I'm just opening this. Now I'm going back and I'll be done with this. Yeah, opened up Dwarven Valley. Yeah, so with the job, I figured we'll look at it. You'll get to see what you want to do. If you want to try one of my ideas, or we'll have to go to the store, then that's what we'll do. You know, and if we have to go to the store, then why don't we just look at that other job while we're going to the store? Go, and then that's done, and then go back and finish that thing. Get the tools, get out of there. I'll go upstairs and finish the upstairs bathroom, get everything done up in. It's just one door jam. I know we got to do it by hand, and it's going to suck. I didn't even want to do the trim. I was trying to not do that because there was still a lot of work that needed to be done in the house, and now it's like if I don't do it because of the way the other stuff was done, it's crappy. So I might fix that sink upstairs if she's got that myself. I mean, I didn't even want to do that. Mike talked her into that. Said that he would do it, and he never called me. He hasn't called yet. Like you said, if you wanted to work, you'd be calling. And I've already asked them and paid them, and they know that I'm in the job, so I don't feel like I need to call them and tell them, hey, let's go to work, when it's been... Yeah, but I got both of them and that are like that. I got both Mike and John that are in that situation where they've, you know, offered to help, but just... Right. Yeah. No, that's why I've been feeling so down, because I know it isn't too. And I'm hearing one thing from these guys, and then I'm seeing another. So I'm kind of to the point where I just don't want to have them on the jobs anymore. And if I have them on the job now, then I'm kind of going against my conscience, because I don't want them on the jobs anymore, because it's too much of a headache, and I made another mistake by keeping them going, and I shouldn't have. I don't know. And that's why I was just wanting to get out of this. I mean, I'd rather just get somebody, find somebody new again. So, yeah, I don't know what to do. I mean, I thought the best option was just to ask you for help. You've been offering. I know they kind of have, but yeah, I know. That's all right, though. We'll get it. I'm not going to let them get me upset anymore, because I think that they like seeing me all worked up, so I just want to get it done. My mom's moving into her apartment this week, so I'm going to be busy with this house, and I don't want to give them my energy anymore. So, I mean, if I call them, I'm giving them my energy. If I ask them for help and then let them back over there, they may just find another way to make it harder. So it would be better if I can just get out of it and realize that I can't have them guys on the job anymore. I mean, yeah, I'm getting that other job, and that's going to be a pretty decent sized job, but I am going to get a hold of the other guy to help, I'm hoping, to help with the hanging, like I talked to you about. Okay. Right. Well, maybe see if he's busy. See if he's busy, and when I get that one, if he's not busy, maybe I can just have him give me a price. And then, see what he would do that for. I've already got a bid, so I know what I'm making. So if he bids it for less than that, and I'm making a few hundred, then enough to catch up some bills, I'm fine. To let them make the majority, because they might say, hey, I'll do it for $2,000. You buy all the materials, and I'm like, okay, cool, bet you're hired. I'd hire them on the spot. And I would be like, I'll supply all the materials, because homeowners are supplying the materials. Anything that they need, I'll deal with the homeowners. I'll buy it. They'll reimburse me or whatever. And then, I would love to have somebody like that I could say, hey, you want to go do a job? I know you're busy, and if you have time, I got this. I don't know. That's kind of what I need, because I do get the jobs, but I can't go and do them. I can't do them myself, physically. Even going there today. Go ahead, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what that leads to, if anything. All right, so that's done. I was just getting black flake for my sled. If I can get it, I'm up to 122. So I got like 4 this morning. Yeah, got about 15 minutes. I'll give her a call. Well, 10. Okay. Okay.
What the cult of the Dracula has a secret. Those monstrous traits you see within, they are not happy,
Okay.
but born of
Yeah, I'm here in the well grabbing these quests, but I'm not gonna do them.
Has become more desperate. In addition to their paranormal
Right.
rituals,
Yeah,
the
I'm getting ready to
cultivation
log out. It's time. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I just right. Yeah, we'll see what she says because I know that what she usually says is I'm here or she might not be. Like you said, she was at a funeral, last week. So you never know what could happen. She may be out of town. Uh, so yeah, I'll give her a call. Oh, look, I got texts. Let me see what I got. Hey, your recent order en route. Tap here to track your package. I didn't order anything. I'm not going to tap on that. I don't know what it said that I had 5 texts, but I only seen the one. That was strange. Maybe I should restart my phone. Sometimes that goofs up. I'm going to reboot it. Alright, yeah, I'm going to log off here. I'm going to take care of this business. I'll get right back with you when I find out. Alright, have a good one.